Well, here it is. The 4th of July week is coming up, and man, has it been hot, but hopefully there's a little bit of relief coming. So one thing I know is we're going to be doing outdoor grilling. And since maybe you haven't been doing a lot for a while, have you checked the grill? So really important to get off, to start the weekend right, checking the grill out. Number one, if you're using propane, everyone always wonders, you know, you don't want to run out in the middle of cooking, right? So it's very simple. So if you have a bathroom scale, bring it downstairs. This tank is 18 pounds empty, 38 pounds when it's full. So it's called 20 pounds of propane, because that's how we sell it by the pound. So 18 pounds empty, 38 pounds full. So if you have 28 pounds, you have half a tank, all right? So one tip would be, you will save money if you would buy yourself a second tank. That way you have the confidence you have a full tank, you can run the one all the way down, because generally when we fill them, people still have some propane in them. Nobody really runs them out. All right, get down to the grill. So, you know, everyone, we clean the grids, so we've got that down. There's all different brushes. You know, this is what we all used to use. These were wire, and then somebody got one stuck in their stomach. So, kind of like the you know, the straws, the plastic straws. So now there's different types. I look at those and go, well, what if that got stuck in your stomach? But this is the coolest one that I like. This is Steam Clean. These are from Mr. Barbecue. So this one is kind of cool, so there's no bristles. And you heat up the grill, you put this in, you dip it in ice water, and if nothing else, it may not work very well, but it's gonna have steam and stuff. And your neighbor Bob's gonna be looking, you go, hey, cleaning the grill. And you'll have that steam going. So actually, I think it's gonna work good. I think it's gonna be really cool. So most important thing on the grill, clean the grease tray. Because what can happen is the grease in that trap can catch on fire, and all of a sudden, I mean, I've seen guys that are grilling, they're sitting there talking, and the flames are coming out of the back of the grill. Pull this out, make sure you clean it, because this thing just cakes up, and if you're doing a lot of grilling, it can ignite, and then you have a problem. Make sure you keep the grill at least 3 foot away from a structure. More would be better if you can. So, and then when you're cooking, make sure you have a good thermometer. So maybe you're not a backyard expert, but everyone has to be an expert on the 4th of July. So make sure you have a good thermometer, and these are great. They're wireless, you can put a probe in them, and it tells you on your phone when whatever you're cooking is done. So especially, obviously, watch the poultry. So one tip for setting off fireworks. Now, I'm gonna leave most of that to the fire department, but the one thing that always scared me when my kids, and it's always the 13, 14, 15-year-olds, this is a mortar tube. It's not. This is really from our screen department. But a mortar tube that the kids buy or the parents buy, it has a little block on it, and it just stands up just like that. Well, when the kids run and they drop the tubes, that's exactly what happens. They fall over, and all of a sudden, grandma's taking mortar fire. So if you're going to allow this, and I would not, take a heavy piece of wood and screw that tube down so that tube can't fall over. Again, the fire department's going to give you the best safety tips, but if you're going to use a mortar, screw it down. Have a happy holiday. Have a question you'd like me to answer? Shoot me an email at askpat@wthr.com.